What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for this massive occasion and fully prepared to make this their big showcase. Stay with us on EA TV. What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent sides, fully prepared for and welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. I'm delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I've played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And Snakes come away with it. Stranzel. Dangerous looking through ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. No let up on the pressing front. Did well to win the ball back. That is a tackle and a half. There's a cut back. Oh, he's missed the chance to open the scoring.
Well, that would have been a great start to the game, but that's a bad miss.
Can he find the right pass? Oh, that's an expert piece of defending. Could be dangerous. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
They've lost it. Feeding it through. Could be troublesome. Really good build-up, but no end product. And passing it through. And behind it's gone for a corner. Played over. And stopping the danger. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. That's a good-looking ball.
Wonder how another goal.
And not quite accurate enough, Stuart.
Well, I think he should do better there, but at least they're now knocking at the door.
Ferguson. Kemp. Trying to open up the defence. Flag raised for offside. Will it happen for them? It is to be a throw-in. Ferguson. And he's clear as lines. And possibilities here. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Oh, that's a fine pass. Options in the centre. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's look at this again. The cross just couldn't be any better, could it? Whipped into that danger area, and then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Possession changing hands. Ferreira. And that is offside. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. The quest for success, the big showdown almost upon us, and the likelihood of a game to be savoured and cherished. But who's going to win? We'll leave that to the courageous amongst you. Stay with us here on EA TV for every kick of the ball. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. This is EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Live on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Snakes doing well to win it back. That's a good pass. We had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Bulat. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Well, the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick reply from the biggest snakes? There needs to be. So a throw in here. Well, it's the Snakes' turn now. Well, good vision. Well, just the tackle that was needed.
Stichting Regardless heeft volgende week zaterdag de grootste spelers van de club. Wees er al bij.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, breezing past him. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. That's a lovely ball. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. Ferguson. Ibrahimovic. Good move in the making this from Snakes. And giving the ball away. Droguet. Very quick thinking there. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. And that's great work to keep it in play. It needs an accurate cross. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. High quality defending. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Must be. Really good interception. Stranzel. Plenty of support here. Well, it's the turn of the Snakes now. Plenty of options. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Tommy. Chance here. Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. And playing it through. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And the penalty has been given here. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
In it goes! A well-taken penalty. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And Walsh. It's a good-looking pass. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Electing to cross into the centre. He knows he's got to react. Well, nothing untoward happened. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. He's made a really important challenge. Tommy. Pogba. Droguet. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. This could be troublesome. Oh, great defending. Well, a goal kick after that poor touch. And the ball's gone. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Smith has it. Now what can they do from here? Nicely timed tackle. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw in it'll be. Oh, he's given the ball away. Smith now. And cleared away. A corner kick it'll be. It's a short one. And a decent delivery. Well, not away properly. Decent looking pass. The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Has the strength to hang on to it. Got a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. What to like about that pass. Gardosh. And a very good challenge. Oh, that's really untidy. Could be troublesome. Minutes to go then. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, credit to the goalkeeper. Fantastic save.
Well, in that situation, that's a
ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. Stay with us, we'll have it all for you coming up next on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis. Growing excitement throughout the day, and now the big kick-off is near. It's anyone's guess who'll come out on top in this colossal game, but a thrilling encounter can practically be guaranteed. Don't move a muscle. Stay with us on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And the stage is set for clubs match action. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Ferguson. Kemp. A move of promise from the biggest snakes. And playing it through. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. He's driven in the corner. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Will it happen for them? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? And he got to it fairly easily. Well, it's the hope of any player to make a bright start with their new club, and today is no exception.
Well, they were looking a bit thin in the middle of the park. They had to reinforce, and it's a good bit of business in that sense. It'll be interesting to see how he settles in. It can take time, but hopefully he'll get off to a quick start.
Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Ferguson. Stranzel. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Oh, a vital interception. Cross could be useful. Struggling to get it away. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. And Snakes come away with it. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play. Promising sequence. Will he play it in? And a no-nonsense clearance. Well, the Spartans did well to regain control of the ball. Well, they have it again. And he has options available.
Ah, joined.
Rafael.
I didn't know it kicked me.
Could be troublesome. Well, no way through. Ibrahimovic. Stranzel. Gardosh. Nicely cut out. A chance now with the corner. And over it comes. Well, not the best clearance. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
He has teammates around him. But really sticking to their task defensively. Over the touchline for a throw-in. How about the cross? Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Feeding it through. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
Ferguson. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Could be threatening. Really committed defending. And a touch just letting her down. So a throw in here.
Well, as you can see from the stats, there's been little between the two teams. It's been really tight, really cagey. Let's just hope it opens up and one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
And this situation could be dangerous. Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. Well, it wasn't first-class distribution. Oh, good vision. Opportunity, and a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a very tidy finish, because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
Hansel. Spartans regaining possession. Just needs to stay calm. Oh, genuine chance. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Pogba. Hansel.
That ball stitched you up there, man, didn't it?
It is half-time here. And the second half underway after a big statement made by Spartans in the first half. Pressing like that will help the cause. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And that was a very fine read. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Excellent vision. He had to react, and did. And support available. Opportunity. Corner kick forthcoming. Deciding to go short with this one. And defensive play to be applauded. Now, will the cross work out for them? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Now, looking dangerous here. And quick thinking defensively. Well, there's a textbook example of how to press the ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Just cutting off the supply. Teammates available. Just the tackle that was needed. It needs an accurate cross. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. That's a good-looking ball, but how well he did to cut that one out. And that'll be offside. Crossing opportunity. Well, it's a tall order as they try to pull one back, but their passing game might help. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. effective challenge. Good-looking move. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Throw-ins given. Options in the centre. Terrific block. And that's an important intervention. And into the last 20 minutes. And a throw-in forthcoming. That is how to apply the pressure. Incisive pass. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run. But whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Tyson. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. And passing it through. An alert piece of defending. Saloy. Now a decent position. Well, they get themselves level here and pushed away to safety. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Crossing possibilities. And a decent delivery. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Credit to them for winning back possession. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Ball retention so important. How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? A really vital interception. Plenty of support here. Oh, off the post. Still alive. Couldn't put it away. Offside, however.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
Well, he prevented it from going over the line. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. It needs an accurate cross. And just blotting out the danger.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. We're live on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Strantzel. Well, it's looking dangerous here from the biggest snakes. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. And he takes it on. Oh, he's blocked it! Tab.
Formation, Lisbon.
And showing fine vision. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. So a throw in here. And Johnson now. Messi. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. In position. In it goes. An early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. So back underway. Here's the question. Can Liquid Football come up with a quick reply? Can he find the right pass? Can he get them level? Puts it brilliantly. Well, moving through in the end. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. It's a weighted pass. Unable to get a body in the way. Good-looking sequence. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And the keeper can gather. Well, that's splendid play. Here's Soloy. Good-looking sequence, this. Can he put it away? Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today. His movement has been excellent. That was a decent chance to get his second of the game.
King. Johnson in possession. And he did what he had to do defensively. In the right place to cut out the pass. And Liquid Football using width to good effect. But quick thinking defensively. Well, good idea, but just a little bit too much on the ball. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. It did look on for them, but not to be. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
He's given us away. That's a good-looking ball. And a useful cross. Attending to his defensive chores. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, maybe scope for Snakes to add to the lead with this corner coming up. Who can he pick out? And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, the biggest Snakes have it once again. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Pogba. Can they get in behind them? Cleared away. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. And he read it well, intercepting it. And so that brings the first half to a close here at the Estadio de Montilivi. And back underway with Liquid Football looking to find a route back into the game. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. Saloy. Now space for Snakes out wide. Ibrahimovic. Very quick thinking there. Stranzel. Ferguson. This looks promising. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Tab. And Johnson has it. Kay. And Snakes come away with it. Opportunity to deliver the cross.
Oh, I seen my cannon.
And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. The biggest snakes have the ball once more. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Good bit of closing down. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Teammates available. Kemp. Could be threatening. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Could be dangerous. Gardosh. Pogba. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. That's a very fine piece of tackling. That is a really disappointing effort. Goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Under real pressure here. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Saloy. Stranzel. Here's Saloy. An attack full of promise. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off. Stranzel. Will it happen for them?
Yes.
A second chance, but the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. You spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished.
And the biggest stakes have possession again. And options in the centre. Doesn't seem to be under any real pressure, but he's conceded the corner. Who can he pick out? Not away completely. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Is this the moment? And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Stranzel. Liquid football have possession again. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, they've had no defensive game plan today. The forwards haven't pressed the ball. The midfield players have been outnumbered. And there is too much space between the defenders at the back. That's been the problem.
Beautifully weighted ball. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. All in all, a broken counter-attack. And showing fine vision. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Fruitful looking attack. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the...
Lovely there. Up the blues, up the blues. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. We are playing one game, we'll see. That was it. It's the most important work, man. That's all we needed. That's it. Now bounce. I'm playing Luke Shaw, man. I'm seeing bare Luke Shaws in this thing, man. Injured for the whole season, and all of a sudden playing in the last game in the finals. Definitely. 7.7? Yeah, I'll take that. Second best player on the team. That's in the games though. After them warm-ups, I was sat here out for fuck's sake. But we turned it on then properly. Yeah. Oh, I knew we would. That's the bathroom.